Alright guys, quick video today on a well, I wouldn't call it a misfire, but it is actually. It's a misfire on a Nissan Sentra. So the customer brings the car inside, the car is misfiring. I don't know if you could hear it. It's pretty strong. Idle is high here. Now when we check the codes, unfortunately there's no code for misfire, nothing. There's a code here for the mass airflow sensor. Now, remember, on a lot of these Nissans, there's a recall. The computer has to actually be flashed. So if you keep getting this code for mass airflow sensor, don't run out and just change the mass airflow sensor. A lot of times on these Nissans, the Rogues, what's the rest of the Maximas, a lot of them have an issue that the computer has to be flashed, okay? And obviously the ASCD is not going to cause the car to misfire. So we're gonna check this out right now actually and see what's going on. Now, first thing I usually do with these type of Nissans is, and you know, I'm definitely feeling a misfire. I'm using a snap one for this car, the motors, and I just go to the functional test and I do a power balance, right? And you know, we can disable the injector and kind of because this car, the manifold, it's not so easy to just unplug the coils because it has a manifold that covers most of them. Let me show you guys real quick. So as you can see here, you know, you don't really have access to all the coils here. Oh, matter of fact, I have it unplugged. Unplug it back. There we go. And as you can see, I just plugged it back in and nothing really changed. So you already kind of know that that's the problem. All right. Because you know, if I plug that back in, the car would you can hear the engine change. All right, so just to let you know. All right, so like I said, to have access to the other cars, you don't really have access. So it's better you use the computer to do this type of check. All right, so let's go back inside the car, and I'm going to use the computer to do this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a injector number 4, right? I'm going to disable it. I'm going to press execute, and you don't feel any change, right? All right, so you know, no significant change. The idle hasn't really changed that much, and you don't feel anything different. So that's how we know that cylinder is misfiring. So like if I use another cylinder, let's go to injector 3 for instance. I'm going to execute the test and let's see if you see a difference. Clear difference. You see it? Look at the RPM. Bloop, bloop. Car's fighting. So this is why I said be careful a lot of times with those AutoZone diagnostics tests, because this car would come inside and you would go ahead and spend money on a mass airflow sensor and you would still have the same problem because the code didn't come up for misfire, you know. Sorry about that. So let's do another injectors just to make sure. I'll do inject number 1, execute test, and once again you're gonna see how the car starts to rumble. And now we most definitely know that the number 4 cylinder is causing a misfire in this car, even though there's no code for misfire, no P300 or 304. So be careful a lot of times when you're getting these codes and you're not checking them out. So we know, for instance, that most likely it's going to be a coil issue, a spark plug issue, or more likely it could be also a fuel injector issue. And sometimes with these cars it's as simple as a vacuum leak that's close to that cylinder. So you know, the first thing I'm going to probably do is throw a coil inside there and see if that fixes the problem. And you know, we save a lot of time and save a lot of the customers money by doing our own checks. So just don't jump to conclusions when you see a code and the car is doing something different, because trust me, that mass airflow sensor is not going to stop the car from misfiring. Okay, that problem has to be fixed, but more likely it's going to be an issue that has to be fixed with what you call it, with a flash, a computer flash. All right, I'm going to put the coil link for this car in the descriptions. If you have any questions, you know, hit me up. All right guys, later.